episode whatever.
5.
We don't know anymore.
5.
5? We've done like 3 today.
Is this third one today?
Yeah, this is the third one we've done this session.
But hey,
Yeah.
can we be blamed? It's D&D.
It goes for like 3 days per session.
It's Dungeons and Durgans.
Durgans.
Dungeons and Durgans.
Drapery and pantyhose. I mean, what?
What?
Dantyhose? Daintyhose. Yes. Anyway,
These hoes be dainty.
so you guys have finally killed off just that random bandit group that you killed because I wanted combat somewhere in this session. I did not have that plan. I was just like, yeah, you rolled a 1. Suddenly, 5 bandits appear.
Oh, we need to loot them.
Yes, you can loot them if you want, but currently you have one live 5-point hit point mage.
9.
That
guy.
1 live mage crying and blubbering in the hands of Feyre. And 1 warforged tied up.
I'm gonna
by himself.
I'm gonna untie myself, and I'm gonna tell Pharaoh, just tie him to a tree.
Roll to tie him.
Okay.
And that would be, what did I make you roll for? That was a dungeoneering check.
19 or...
You tie him up.
Yeah.
You tie all the Boy Scout knots on it.
Every single one.
Especially the noose.
Especially the noose one.
The noose just kind of like sitting around his neck. Don't move.
The noose is around every single appendage on his body.
Yes. Anyway.
And then I pat his head and just walk away.
And since I killed the
If he
leader,
tries to get away from the tree, he dies.
Alright. So he's currently just like, why me?
I'm gonna loot the leader.
The leader has 2 short swords, just regular, like, steel short swords, and some leather armor.
Amy, please.
Just wondering, could I get some heals over here?
I will.
Can I get some friggin' heals?
Did 2 short swords?
I'm gonna...
Did 2 short swords?
Yes, just 2 short swords, and a full set of leather armor, head, greaves, pauldrons, chest piece. And there's nothing particularly amazing about it either. There is currently an ash pile with a great axe in it.
I'm gonna roll to heal him.
Loot the elf.
Don't give me an extra arm.
Remind me how the elf died.
Don't kill me either.
I shot magic missile at him twice.
I'm gonna heal Oma.
Okay. Swear to God, if you roll a 1.
19 plus 9.
Yeah, you heal him, and I'm gonna say 2d6.
2d6. Do I need to add like something else to it, like half of my healing?
What?
Half heal. Add half heal to it. So 4.
Sure.
6 and 6, 12. That makes it 16.
Plus 4, 16. Add 16 to your health, and keep going if you want. Currently, I'm telling you what the elf
again.
had. He had a bow.
Okay, so that's 27.
And no helm. He just had like. Currently, the only thing that doesn't have holes in blood in it is his boots.
And I rolled a 9.
I'm not gonna take anything.
Just take his boots. I really want to roleplay a character now that all he does is take dead people's boots.
I rolled a 9.
You rolled a 9?
Mm-hmm. The second one.
Natural?
Natural 9?
No, 18 then.
Oh, okay. So plus, get your bonus to heal him, and then 2d6 plus half your whatever, because we want to heal this fucker up all the way.
Okay, so 6, 3, 9, and that makes it 13.
Okay, yeah, 20. That's 30. Or no, that's... Yeah, I'm full health now.
Okay, he's at 30.
You can't get that. You can't get extra.
I can give you temporary hit points.
He didn't have any gold on him?
Yes.
Temporary, but temporary hit points, and I'm going to say only work in combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't have any health.
None of them have gold on them, except for... None of them have gold on them, period.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she's damaged
And
quite a bit.
No, she just took such damage.
I'll heal Pharaoh too.
6 damage as I try and work through my natural gibberish accent.
24 total for her.
24 total. Yes, 2d6.
I took 23 damage.
3 plus
and
what?
most of that was from myself.
13 total.
I'm back to normal.
Full fucking health.
I
And
took
then myself,
damage,
because
and
I'm-
most of it was from myself.
You can't heal yourself. I'm just gonna say that.
I guess.
Can I?
That would not be a healing. That would be like an engineering roll, like an intelligence roll.
Okay, yeah, roll that.
What did he roll?
5.
A 5 plus your intelligence. 1, 6. You can't figure out how to fix this fucker.
14.
I'm
only missing 5 health.
You have no idea how to fix yourself.
I can heal him, or try to.
I'm gonna give you a penalty, Cole. You can't heal yourself because you're a Warforged, and I'm giving you this extra fire ability. Your penalty is you can't heal yourself, and the only way to heal you can't use the heal stat. You can't use that. You have to use intelligence.
Okay,
to fix you up.
Then I have an idea. This might actually work here. I'm gonna throw some tinder into my throat and try and revitalize some fire.
No. You have like 5 health. You lost 5 health.
Yeah.
You have like a tiny little chip in your armor, a weak point between where your torso and your arm meet. There's a tear there.
Actually, no.
That somebody could take your arm off with.
All I need to do is do a rest. Actually, that would actually heal it back up.
You're a robot, man. You need somebody to heal it.
Let me check out this.
What would I roll for?
You would roll intelligence, just base intelligence.
Yeah, I could try to heal. 13 plus 6.
Yeah, you are now healed up.
Cool. You're healed.
Thank you. You done?
What are they looking at?
I have no idea.
I don't even know.
Like, I'm making Warforged my unique race.
Race.
Were you using your +4 to grab?
Yeah, it was.
You were?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so now that they're all healed up, and there is currently a man tied to a tree with a noose around his neck that is not tied to anything, actually. It's just a noose around his neck.
So,
and he's, like, just quietly sobbing a little bit, like he's prepared for the worst. And there's a smile in the trees behind you.
Wait, he's a human, isn't he?
He's human, yes.
I look at...
And he knows Common and Elvish.
I can translate for you.
He does know Elvish.
You can, yes. And
But
I'm telling you that because you can figure it out just by using all of your languages.
And I could translate for him as well.
The human knows Elvish.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was saying just in case you needed to.
I look at Oma and Dad, I'm like, do we really need this guy?
You find no gold on the person, and the guy says in common, please, if you let me live, I swear to God, I'll tell you where all of our gold is, where all of our plunder is. I swear, if you just let me live, please.
I tell him to calm down in Elvish.
I just get a little smirk.
Roll a d20, please. Roll a d20 for persuasion.
That'd be diplomacy, right?
Yes.
10 plus 0.
10.
I want an 8 here.
He does not come down. In fact, he seems to get a little bit more hyper because he's seen this before, and he knows when somebody's tied up to a tree with a noose around their neck, and somebody says, "Calm down." It doesn't end well. So he gets like, "Please, just let me go. I'll tell you where all the gold is. I swear."
I bring my coat, I shop, and I cut the noose around his neck, so it's not around his neck anymore. So his arm.
Roll a dexterity.
Oh. No.
So my dex is 4. 14 plus 4, 18.
Okay, you cut it. Only if you had rolled a 1, I would have made you kill him.
So I look at the two, and I call them over to out of the mage's earshot.
Okay.
And I'm like, do we really need this guy? I mean, I could just hypnotize him to tell us where the gold is, and then we could just kill him. Do we really need
hypnotizing.
There's no reason to kill him. He's just an innocent.
He tried to kill us.
Chaotic neutral.
But I'm just saying, he's just trying to make a living himself. Why not just let him go?
He tried to kill us.
Because he was told to.
You think?
And if you remember, he did not actually try to kill you. He never once tried to kill you. He just healed the guy trying to kill you because he was his friend.
I say we just let him go. He's been through enough.
Fine. But can I still hypnotize him to tell us where the gold is?
He already told it. If he runs before he tells us, then you can.
Okay.
And I go up and tell him it's gonna be okay, and I just cut all the things, let him go.
Okay, you now don't have a rope. Because
I have chain still.
Cut it.
you have a chain still, true.
And they both have rope in their kit.
Yes. So you had a rope. You don't have a rope anymore. They both have rope. Guys, just remember, specify, if you're ever playing this, always have fucking rope.
And
Always. It is the most useful
and
thing.
before he goes, and tell him, go north. Maybe you'll find something to do there.
And as I hear the word north, I'm reminded of my old companion.
The
and
Shadow
his
Horse.
last- And his last words. I think to myself, I'm gonna have to tell them about that, aren't I?
Probably.
I just say, join them up there. Just do that. And try to roll diplomacy there.
No. He says, no, that was just stupid. I was rolling for nothing, I'm sorry. He cuts the rope and then says, thank you so much, and seems to go to walk away.
I glance at the
I yell at him in Elvish.
First-
Where's the gold?
He stops and turns around and he goes, I'm sorry, I was just so eager to get away. I'm sorry. The gold is, and he gives you a quick explanation of where the gold is and how much should be there. It is buried under a hangman's tree, which is, roll streetwise.
Me or him?
Somebody, everyone roll streetwise.
6.
One.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
You know from your days in the Navy, the Elven
The
Air
Aerial
Navy.
Navy?
The Elvish Aerial Navy. That a hangman's
the Elvish
tree.
Air Force?
Aerial Navy. Because airships. That a hangman's tree is a dead, sort of like sycamore tree that's squat but has plenty of branches and is completely dead. Sort of like alone and in a grove. And he says it's, he points, it says it should be that way in a grove.
Okay.
And he leaves, going north.
Okay.
You will find him later. He will be a badass archmage and the wife of the warlock, or the husband of the warlock.
Totally wife, yeah, wife.
Wife. He will be the wife of the warlock because the warlock doesn't like guys and made him a girl. Even though Eric can obviously charm the pants off that.
The one time.
The one. You seduce somebody once, you seduce them forever. It's okay. Anyway.
The only man she'll ever love.
So,
Woman, on the other hand.
you now know where I'm gonna say about a chest full of gold, so like 200 gold is?
How much?
A chest full, so I'm gonna say 1,000. You have a lot of fucking gold in your carriage, by the way.
Yeah.
We can buy an airship.
We're gonna need an
At this
carriage.
rate, by the time we get to a port town, we'll have enough money to buy a small airship.
Yeah. By the time you get to a dwarven town,
Yeah.
or an elvish town,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
has to be a major town though. Anyway, you now know where the chest of 1,000 gold is, but you have to go get it.
Weigh any.
Weigh any.
So, keeping those thoughts in my mind, I make a note to tell everyone later.
What Erican said.
Yep.
Anyway. What do you wish to do?
Go to that grove.
Yeah.
Alright, roll nature.
Am I still tired?
You rolled a
5
5.
plus 6. That's not.
You
all
find the grove.
11.
Okay.
Only if you rolled a 1, I would have had you find an undead lich. Just walking through the forest. I'm a lich and I'm walking through the forest. Walking through the forest.
Okay.
So you find a
should-
grove, and it's
should-
this just sort of dead, gray, gnarled tree with just a short trunk. Like, branches start about where the top of Data's head
I'm
is.
just gonna say I stayed back to watch the carriage.
Okay.
How should we get this out of the ground?
You could have had it stopped.
None of us have a shovel.
But you have a robot.
Yeah.
What should I
Go
use?
dig. I'm just saying. That's
Use
what I
dig.
That would be a strength check, I'm just saying.
Hold on, I'm seeing if I have anything here. Like any skill I could use.
Probably not.
Or something. I'm just checking.
What all does the adventure kit have in it?
I have no idea. Rope, rations, 2 water skins currently.
A
backpack,
a bedroll,
a flint and steel,
a bedpack, a
tent.
bedroll, a tent, and
2 light sticks basically. Sun rods.
Flint, steel, 2 water skins.
I could light the tree on fire. That might be easier.
It's buried under the ground.
Yeah.
Take out the root system, we can dig it easier. I don't know. Trees. Nah. I don't know trees.
I searched for any place that looks like it has recently been dug.
Roll a perception. Let me if you get below 5, will you fuck this up? Natural 20.
That's 31.
Actually, you find 2 places that seem to have been dug up recently.
You find a shovel.
And you also find a shovel.
I'll get
no,
to it.
I'm just kidding. You find off into the ways into the forest, actually, you see a glint of metal. As well as 2 places that seem to have been dug up recently.
I go to that metal.
Yeah.
The metal is a shovel.
Okay.
That has been haphazardly buried because they didn't have the shovel to build. They were burying the shovel, but they didn't have the shovel to bury the shovel with.
They just threw a bunch of leaves over it.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, and I'm gonna dig up both places.
They didn't realize that they could dig a hole for the shovel with the shovel they were burying, so they were like, "How? We can't dig with our hands." Like, I just got a pedicure, man.
Okay, so a strength, I'm guessing?
With a shovel? To get the shovel?
No.
To use the shovel to dig up the 2 places.
Yes.
5 plus 6, 11.
You dig up the first hole, which was rather shallow, and it's a dead person.
Okay.
I burn it.
The gold it had on it is also burned with it.
Cool.
You do not get anything from that encounter.
Okay, and
Roll
then...
the second roll. Do the second roll!
12 plus 6, 18.
You dig up the second hole, which is rather deeper, and has a chest full of 1,000 gold, which you can split unevenly. Split unevenly. Hold on. 1, 0, 0, 0 divided by 3 equals... You all get 300 and... You all get 333 coins. Just around 334 coins. Because repeating.
Well, no, remember D&D rounds down.
334.
Okay.
I'm trying to be nice to you. Don't be mean. Secure!
That was a peek. That was a peek of the mic.
Yep. Just see it.
You can see you doing that.
DM, stop dying.
By the way, guys, if you don't know what we're laughing about, it's because we have a screen open with the sound waves apparently recording.
I'm trying to pet Cole, but he's not letting me.
Okay, so you get that money, and you're back at the carriage, and you find there's a beaver. I'm just kidding. There's no beaver.
I pet the beaver.
The beaver bites you. You now have rabies. You die 6 months later. You die half a year later from rabies.
Oh, holy what that.
Stop singing African.
Oh, okay.
So yes, you now currently have... It's been a long day, folks. Hard enough if we're getting crazy.
Wait,
You now have the monies. You all have extra 334 gold.
Hey, just wondering, what would be the price of an airship?
Well, currently you have
Smaller.
30,000 for a sloop, one that could carry all of you and be run by only one of you. Around, I'm gonna say 15,000.
Okay.
We're talking about basically a dinghy that can fly.
Yep. If it can hold our materials...
And really, it depends. It depends
Flying
mostly on the on who made it. Typically, dwarvish airships are considered the best of the best.
Yeah.
And are the most expensive. Elvish look the prettiest, but are the most... They're the hardest to handle because they're mainly magically propelled. Yeah. They're literally just flying boats, while the dwarvish airship actually has some things that fly with physics. Stare at Ryan, stare at Ryan, stare at Ryan.
He moved.
Yes, he moved. So much move. And human airships don't exist.
Exactly.
There's ever like one.
There might be one kobold airship in existence.
But it's like a... It is just a flying dinghy.
It is a flying dinghy. It is a dinghy that somehow priests figure out how to make float. They literally have to row it.
It floats like 2 feet off the ground, and it can only be flown over water.
Yes.
So useless.
Yes.
Hey, we don't have to swim.
Yes. And gnomes don't come above ground for a while, so they have the best train system, but they don't know how to fly. And, so basically, you're in a campsite in the middle of a forest with basically an evil spirit monster a mile or 2 or something away, and we're just attacked by bandits. And you're also feeling a little tired.
We should have told him to go to the city.
To what city?
Where the demon is.
We need to go and find a... Roll and see if we did that.
You suddenly hear, in the dark night, a horrible, high-pitched, but still sounds somewhat male scream.
It screams like a little bitch.
And munching.
I glance at
Crunching.
Dada and I'm like, we could have been merciful.
Chittering.
What's with you in the chittering part?
It's always freaky when you just hear a chittering thing. It's just so unnatural.
I tell Farewell, he chose to go into that city.
You guys didn't tell him to go to the city. You just told him to go north.
Yeah.
It's your fault. It's not your fault. It's just the world's fault that also north of you is currently the city.
Okay, we need to find a dwarvish city. Or a big dwarvish city.
Dwarven.
You somehow pantomime this to Data that you need to go to a dwarvish city, and you point towards the city. Meanwhile, Feyre is asleep in the carriage. By the way, the carriage is like it's not like a typical carriage. It's like a goddamn camper van. It's really practically big. It's very big, and it's got you walk in main room. Towards that end, there's 2 beds. Towards that end, there's 2 beds, and then 2 chests here and there, and over there, and there's enough to store your shit and all your money.
We'd be able to put it on the airship.
Depends on what size of airship you get.
We need to get a decently big one.
Yeah.
Enough to hold like a small galleon.
What?
A transport sloop is what I would say.
I feel just a little twinge of sadness as I remember my horse is still up north.
Can you summon it?
You hear a neighing outside. Sort of a lower pitch neighing than the typical horse.
I'm asleep though.
Okay, you two hear a lower pitch neighing from the other side of the carriage.
I open the door. Look at it.
It is a black as night horse that has, instead of a mane, seemingly black black smoke coming out of its mane and cold, light blue eyes.
I would have no idea what this is.
Cole, I swear.
I walk up behind him, look out, and then close the door in front of him.
The monster! The monster! The monster!
I wake up hearing that, and I'm like, wait, monster?
Pointing at me, just pointing.
And you see me just trying to hold him from going outside.
Roll strength check.
Shut up.
I'm spinning. Okay, I'm gonna roll strength.
No, you roll reflex. You roll
Okay,
strength.
roll reflex.
If you get above your reflex,
Six. I get out.
No, I'm gonna like. I'm thinking.
Roll
No, I'm thinking there's something going on, and I'm just gonna like jump out of the carriage, like, what?
The smoke monster.
You see your shadow horse just kind of like trying to move away from the giant warforged.
I go and hug it.
Nay.
What are you doing to the monster? It's a monster from the city.
It's not a monster. It's my horse.
It looks at you like, apple?
Do I
You
an
have
apple?
no apples.
I'll get you one as soon as we get to the city, I promise.
What? Whispers.
Okay.
He's sad that you're not paying attention to him. Aw. Anyway, dogs. Yes. Yeah. So, horse is back, and you might have enough rope to saddle it to your current carriage. I would say roll a...
I was planning on just riding my horse, but yeah.
We could go
yeah.
faster.
Can I just like...
I would say that would be the closest thing to that is dungeoneering.
Okay.
Basically, folks, the dungeoneering skill for this is the, like,
I don't know.
redneck can fix anything with duct tape
Yeah.
kind of skill.
I'm going to fix my wound with a rope.
Because I've been in a dungeon before and I've done this.
13.
What?
13.
You rolled a what?
10 plus 3. 13.
Okay, so
I want to aid that.
you can all try yourself, but I'm just gonna say it's not gonna take much, and she probably did it.
17 plus 4.
Yeah, you definitely saddle this motherfucking horse to that carriage, man.
So,
It's like the reindeer. It's like your Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer to this bitch.
But instead it's a demon.
And you could possibly also roll Arcana to make its eyes grow really bright like headlights.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna, like, ride that thing when we're moving. So, yeah.
Okay, just ride it while going.
Yeah.
Okay.
But...
While it's tethered to the carriage.
No. At night...
I'm special. I'm favorite. I can ride. I'm totally driving this thing.
Yeah,
And I'm just sitting behind her.
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, carriage. There's actually also, I forgot to mention, there's also a small table within there for, like, dinner in the carriage.
But yeah, at night I'll tie her to the carriage so she doesn't, like, run off or anything.
Okay. So, time. Okay. So, the next day approacheth. And you hear nothing. It's just tweet, 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 tweet.
I sit up and I'm gonna shoot a fire at one of those stupid little birds. I'm not kidding, you're doing it.
Tweet, 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 tweet,
15. I guess I'm Arcana, right?
tweet,
At Arcana.
tweet, tweet, tweet.
At Arcana, right?
What?
I'm trying to shoot fire at one of the birds to kill it.
Just roll a d20, please. You hit that motherfucking Krupke bird!
Krupke bird. Officer Krupke bird.
And it falls down and it smells horrible.
I recommend looking up Officer Krupke, anyone listening to this. Just Officer Krupke.
And like the video.
Krupke.
Like our video. Not the Krupke video. Our video. Our video.
Well, our DM has just been possessed.
Yes. For giving you the suggestion to go look that up. Anyway. That's like, if you couldn't tell, that's like my favorite word.
Wayani.
What?
Wayani.
Granny. Wenny! I was about to say it again, goddammit. And just about to say it then, too.
Anywho.
Yes. Anywho.
Any what? Anywhere?
Yes.
Anyhow?
You shoot the bird, it dies, and you get back on the carriage to get ready to go on this adventure to somewhere. You really don't know how to get. You really. Oh, by the way, you probably should share what you were wanting to say.
Yeah. I call the others aside once again. I'm like, okay.
Once again, we've done this many times before.
Yep. So.
Oh, by the way, this is Dada's first group meeting. I'm just kidding. Yes, go ahead. I'm sorry. I was interrupting.
So, remember, just yesterday, when our friend Erican was facing off those paladins?
Yes.
Well, he said something. I'm not sure what it meant, but...
You see to the left, there's a tiny little imp that disappears.
Anyway.
Krupke imp. It's the Krupke imp.
Down.
Imp revolution. Down with the imp proletariat. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Keep going. I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna walk away from the table so I don't.
I'll put a link in the description for Officer Krupke.
Down with the bourgeoisie.
Dalton, I'm trying to remember what he said.
Do whatever you fucking can to take down the Sorcerer of the Five Realms.
Okay.
Fuck her up, as he said.
Okay, he said something like, take down the Sorcerer of the Five Realms. And to basically... He mentioned a her. Do either of you know what that would mean?
No one's really seen the Sorcerer of the Five Realms. I signed to him and he translates to you.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll have to find out on our journey then.
I guess I'm the closest thing to that because I was employed by her, I guess.
You were employed by her.
Because she was paying well. She was paying really, really well.
Dada looks off into the distance like, really, really, really well.
I kind of pat Dada's shoulder and I'm like, yep, oh, okay.
Well, at least now you have 10,000 gold.
30k altogether.
31k almost.
So I guess
Small kingdom's been founded on that.
I guess we'll get to that when that comes up.
So yeah, you tell them, and how do you people react to the dead man's last words? But you don't really know his actual last words, which were fuck, this hurts, fuck, oh shit, fuck, oh my god, fucking Jesus Christ. So much light!
Why did I do this again?
But you don't know those were his last words. You just know his last words were, fuck up the Sorcerer of the Last Realms, please. Pretty much. Along those lines. I don't really remember what I exactly said.
Should be.
You guys probably do, because these are almost always coming out exactly at the same time.
Not exactly now. Not right now.
Not right now. It's been a long day.
I guess I'm gonna have to
Excuse us as
output
we ramble.
4 at one time.
Should
Excuse us as we ramble.
Whoa.
Should we
Right,
go
go
there?
Go where?
Should we go back north?
Through
Not-
the city?
I want to go to Dwarvish.
No.
Through the
Or-
city?
No.
No, not that north. Around the city north, and try and. Does anyone know where one of the dwarvences would be? That's north of here, so we can get closer.
You start. Roll a perception, please.
We need to find a Dwarvish city.
Everyone.
We need to replenish our supplies.
15 plus 5, 20.
I'm just gonna say I'm on level 2.
8 plus 11.
19, and then roll perception.
7 plus 4.
Everyone but Feyre hears behind them the sounds of a Vistani caravan quickly making their way towards you.
I just tell her, get in the carriage, get in the carriage, get in the carriage now.
I'm assuming when I woke up, I untied.
And actually,
I'm just saying, if you left her tied to the carriage and like saddled up or like connected to the carriage, you would get a speed boost.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying
Yeah,
go,
I'm
go,
gonna
go,
do
go, go,
that.
go, go.
And she doesn't get tired like the other 2 horses.
Okay.
And then just tell like Oma, get and drive now. The opposite direction of that noise.
My bed is actually the driver's seat.
I sleep outside like a dog.
I stamp out the fire and we just go.
Okay.
Why stamp out the fire? Let it burn.
Let it burn. Smokey the Bear comes up and smacks you. Yes. So you leave rather quickly because currently there's an almost entire race following you. No, I'm just kidding. There is almost an entire clan of about, I don't know, 500 people following you.
Wait, guys, we could convert them to the north.
All of which currently hate you because they believe you brought the paladins, almost their sworn enemies, there to them, and killed one of their members of their leader clan, which you don't know. You don't know that. And, yeah. By the way, these are people who've trained since birth, basically, to kill things.
So, in
You
other
run.
words, run.
Yes.
Or can they see us right now?
No. But
No.
it's going to take a while. It's going to take a bit.
Because I was gonna say if they were gaining on us, I was gonna do the lantern thing again.
The lantern thing. Always with the lantern thing. Why? What is with you? You currently only have 3 lanterns.
You realize I could just
And it's
stand
getting
on
kinda
top
dark.
and just shoot stuff at them like magic missile.
You do realize that, yeah.
Magic missile.
You currently only have 3 lanterns, and it's getting a little dark in the carriage.
No more lanterns.
Hold on.
I signed him. No more throwing my lanterns.
I'm gonna
Yes, I do add in my
Arcana.
lantern.
I'm gonna.
They would definitely see you if you try and throw fire at someone.
I'm gonna alchemy a new lantern.
Do you have an alchemy skill?
Arcana.
Do you have alchemy skill?
No. But
No
doesn't
alchemy
she?
feat?
Doesn't
No
she?
to alchemy.
Doesn't she?
Does she? You're the one who leveled up her character.
No.
Besides, alchemy is potions.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Okay. With this, can I?
Plus, you currently don't have the resources to make another lantern.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't. You're not omnipotent, Cole. You can't just magic a lantern out of nothing. And oil's rather expensive. Yeah. So you quickly run, and run some more.
Yep.
And roll to see if any of you have a map.
What do I add to it?
Nothing.
4,
Basic roll.
7.
2. She has an action point.
I have an action point as well.
None of you have a map. Actually, no. Add dungeoneering to your scores, please.
Oh,
So 4 plus.
mine was
8,
7 plus 9.
Plus
That's
9. You have a map, Mr. Ohm.
I also know how to read them
10
because I
total.
was a pilot of airships.
10 total.
10 total? He has a map. He has a map. He.
But I have a better
Not
map.
it. And not her.
But
he.
I have a better map.
You have the best map. Because it is the map of berries.
His has like trade
That's-
routes on it. Mine's just like the main roads.
No, you just have, like, a smiley face. I'm just kidding.
He has like drawings of like where we've been, and on the map with the city, he just puts a smiley face.
Let's just say,
No, if I
you
like
have
the place,
topography and roads, and you just have, like, a straight line with a little curve in it somewhere to go around the city.
I have a very basic like world map of like the region. That's
And
it.
where the city is, you have a frowny face.
any place I don't like, I put frown.
Yes.
And
So-
for the key, I have smiley face. Good place. I have a bad face. Evil. Don't go here. Bad. Bad.
Yes.
Bad. No. Bad. 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 I probably peaked.
Together!
We probably peaked the mic a lot there.
Yes, we
So,
did.
sorry, headphone users.
It's just.
Heil!
I just love watching those sound waves.
Heil!
Okay, so yes.
Why am I here again?
I don't know, because you're the quiet one. So yes, and you leave, and you see several cities near you. 2 human cities, which one is rather small, it would seem, and the other one is just around medium size. 1 elven city, which is actually rather large, and it seems to be the only one within a few miles. And
you have to remember that the sorcerer hates dwarves too.
Currently, there are dwarven cities. That was some silence. Sign language. Me and Oma were just communicating. It's okay.
Quit tapping.
Yes, for that sound, I will just move my hands a lot like...
He was moving his hands a lot, kind of below the waist.
No, it wasn't.
Help me.
Anyway, yes. Best. Remember, all people, we do have a girl here with us, and it's rather awkward for her.
Your face turning red here.
And 2 dwarven cities as well. Or rather, actually, 1 very, very, very large dwarven city, because there is a mountain range near here, and that's the longest to get to, but seemingly would be the best place to get supplies and information. It would take about 2 days, while the other ones would take about a day. The Elvish city would take a day. The 2 human cities would take about a
day and a half.
Few hours.
Oh.
We could stop by the small human city and then go, or not.
Let's just go straight to the dwarvish.
We shouldn't really give the sorcerer an economy, though. Is the thing. In that city, we shouldn't give them any money. So yeah, just straight to the dwarves. Dwarves.
Dwarf. Okay, I'm gonna have to start practicing my Irish accent because I can't do a Scottish, so... And dwarves are kind of like... They just have to be Northern British. They just have to be Northern British.
Northern Britain.
Northern
They also have to
Britain.
have a
Plantains. They also like plantains.
Britannia.
Hey, Britannia, fuck off. Yeah, USA.
Patriotism.
Okay,
Extreme
yes.
patriotism.
So it's going to take a few days, and do you just fucking break it? Do you just go? No sleep for Oma, or do you camp for a little bit?
Let's do the camp part.
And
Okay,
consistently, it would seem... Are you trying to hide from the Vistani while camping?
Yes.
Yes.
We know that.
Roll a nature.
Let's make a... Instead of going straight to it, let's make a slight... Like, oval? Half oval?
Roll nature when you camp. I will say you have to roll this once.
12 plus...
Wouldn't it be my nature?
5.
Yes, it would be your nature.
Okay.
Because he's the best at nature, yes?
Yeah, because I only have a plus 5.
6 plus 6, that's 12.
I had more than he did.
Okay, combined, both of you managed to sort of camouflage your carriage, and you don't light a fire. You seriously don't light a fucking fire.
And we cover this guy up.
The best thing we can do, I think...
And wait until the caravan of 500 people passes by.
The carriage does have, like, curtains, right?
Yes.
The windows? We just keep it there and have that our only light. Is that alright?
You camouflage, you somehow find a hole large enough to put the caravan through, hide it behind the trees, keep the curtains closed, and light a fire in there.
You cook over my mouth, like...
camp in the...
I'm the heat.
You camp in the carriage, and... I'm going to assume, Data, you stay awake and you watch. You're able to see the caravan just pass by. And after an hour of them passing by, because they're moving, while quicker than usual, there's still a lot of people.
How many are there?
500 men and women ready to fight, and about maybe, 200 children, and 100 old people. Old. Like,
my.
Vistani average age for old people is about 100.
They're walking.
No, they're in caravans. They gave you a carriage, bitch.
Well,
each family has a carriage. Okay?
Okay.
So there's almost at least 50 carriages. And there are people out walking, yes. There's people on horses riding around, scouting out.
No, stop. It's...
Where is my coconuts?
Yes, that is exactly what it sounds like.
That was some nice mic there.
And you,
Yeah.
we should really just throw a sheet over that screen, because we get distracted by it so much. It's like shiny thing. There we go.
I want to see it so bad.
I just turn it around. All you can see is Samsung.
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 Yeah, Samsung, please sponsor.
Watch, please. Coke. We'll drink Coca-Cola, please.
Coke Map. Sunkiss. iPhones. Apple, please sponsor.
Hey, Dungeons & Dragons character sheet. Hey, Wizards of the Coast, please sponsor us.
Paper makers.
Razor, please sponsor.
Publix, please sponsor us.
Verizon,
Sponsor,
please sponsor.
please.
Turtle Beaches, please sponsor us.
Yes. Anyway.
And Cybertron Computers.
Yes.
House Realtor South, please sponsor us.
Anyway. I love that word.
Sponsor us, please.
Best word. Anyway, please sponsor us.
Fender Guitar Fender, please Fender.
Shut up. Cole's guitar teacher, we know you're watching this. Please sponsor us.
Guitar Gallery Pelham, please sponsor us.
Anyway. Yes. So you camouflage, and you make it out.
heal.
So yeah, yes. You make it to the morning. You all sleep. You're all full health. You all get your action point back. Fully rested. Bitches, please. There is nothing more rested than you right now.
Please don't use my little knife for that.
From murder.
Stabbing.
What it's meant for.
Stabbing.
What it's meant for.
Stabbing. Yes, and you pass by.
It's not real.
You pass by. The caravan passes by the party, and you all continue on your merry way, camping whenever you feel like it, because now there is no danger of the Vistani, because you cleverly, oh so cleverly, disguised your caravan, your carriage, your camper van. And you make it to the dwarvish city, the dwarvish metropolis, really, of ALTHEIM. ALTHEIM. It's really a preference for how you say it. The dwarves call it something impronounceable to other people that don't know Dwarvish.
We just use the last part of it because it's kind of sayable.
Ark-Argh-Arfi ALTHEIM is what they call it.
That's too long. They just
call it ALTHEIM.
Yeah.
And you are accosted at the front gate. One of the front gates. There's actual multiples. It takes up the entire, the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, large part of the Rocky Mountain range, pretty much. And you're accosted at the front gate. And the lead dwarf says, "What the fuck you doing here, mates? What the fuck do you want to come in here for?"
To get away from
The Vistani.
No, we already got away from them.
The Sorcerer.
Yeah. Sorcerer of the Five Realms.
She's a bitch.
What the fuck you talking in Elvish for? I'm fucking Dwarvish. I have no idea what the fuck you're saying, mate.
I'll tell him.
Oh my god!
Yeah, tell him he can't speak common very well. I'm sorry. He said we're trying to get away from the Sorcerer of the Five Realms.
And as you come out of the carriage, the dwarf kind of takes a step back and looks at you. Says,
Oh my god!
Are you a warforged?
Yes, I am.
Oh my god, you're an engineering marvel.
Oh yeah, dwarves they're engineering masters. They love things like that.
Yeah. It's like, my grandfather would love to get his hands on you. Seriously.
Oh my
And he
god!
nods,
Maybe after the war I'll help you, but not right now.
The dwarf nods. All right. The passage fee to get into the Ark-Argh-Arfi, and this name will probably change a few times if I don't remember what I just said. Is about 100 gold per body.
I just toss him it. Just toss him all the gold. Toss him.
300 gold.
Does he count? I asked. Or
Make a bluff to say that it isn't actually warforged.
What?
If you want, you can bluff your way through this saying that he's actually an automaton and not a warforged.
But I already said I'm warforged.
yeah, he did.
Meaning it's going to need a really high bluff.
Nah.
No, not you.
He got 12 total.
No, I didn't even mean to roll.
Oh.
I just said nah. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, you pass 300 gold over. Actually, you can also bluff and say that you don't have a third person because she hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I already gave him 300 because it's
Yeah.
Alright, minus
I'm an honest
300 from
person.
yours personally.
I'm an honest.
You're chaotic neutral.
But I'm honest.
Alright,
I
minus
will.
300 from your personal stash.
Okay.
So wait, how much do you have now?
And the dwarves let you kindly through. Let you so through, it feels like you're just
The
fucking accepted. Almost immediately from how much gold you spent, because in fact, somebody rolls streetwise.
My streetwise
My
is 0.
streetwise is 1.
As you pass through the gate,
She has the best streetwise, but her rolls are horrible.
as you pass through the
do you
gate,
want to roll that or not?
Oma and Feyre, you realize, or rather, Feyre, you realize, you just got you got fucking gypped.
I didn't.
You got stolen from.
Yeah.
You really did.
I didn't even get out of the carriage, so I
Ish.
kind of glanced at Dada like, really?
To be serious, total, it should have been around 150.
We're rich, who cares?
Fuck it.
I just kind of sigh and.
It's my money, I don't care.
Okay.
I don't need anything.
Okay.
And you make it into the glorious Matthew Mercer impersonation. I mean, what? You make it into the glorious metropolis of ALTHEIM. You look around. There's these glorious metal and stone buildings. It's basically Khazmodan from World of Warcraft. I'm just kidding. It's this basically the main road is just miles long either way. As soon as you walk in, and there's these 100-story buildings that you swear to God can either go up or down. You have no idea how many stories. When you walk on into the building, you don't know how many stories the building is. It could look like a one-floor, just tiny, squat little building of a poor person slum, but it is the richest person in school and goes down. The richest person in the city and goes down 200 floors.
You know what I've realized now? I've never played a common race. I've played a Kenku, a Tiefling, and a Warforged.
Tieflings are kind of common. Anyway, this glorious city just astounds some of you. Like, mainly the Warforged, because he's never really gotten out of that fort. And he's never seen a dwarvish town. You've been
I speak with dwarves all the time, or not really speak, but I get one of my friends to speak for me because he can speak dwarvish and translate.
Yeah, you've been to dwarven towns before. In fact, you've been to this one before. Altheim, you seem to remember, is actually the capital of the dwarves in this realm.
Since data, well, it's in its
And
name.
is one of their only cities. They actually average 3 cities. They only have around 3 cities on this continent.
Yeah.
Nobody knows about another continent.
Since I have since data, well, it's in his name, collects data, I'm gonna use him and his spiders to attempt to learn Dwarvish in here.
You just start playing tourist.
I want to learn Dwarven by using the spiders to help me gather information, and using my own sort of, I guess.
So as you walk into the city, you pass by a library, and you drop one spider next to the library and have it crawl through and look for a Dwarvish dictionary. And meanwhile, while you're sort of a little distracted, meaning that you can't properly speak. You can't speak currently. Mm-hmm. You will not be able to speak while this is going on.
And it will come back in like USB into my neck.
No, currently you have a connection with the spiders. Already. It was made through Arcana. Mm-hmm. Because, fuck it, we all know it would have worked. She has a plus 13 from Arcana. And, you have a connection to the spiders. You are the Spider Spy Master. Mm-hmm. And while this is going on, you won't be able to speak. And you will learn Dwarvish by the time you leave the city.
Okay, do I need to roll?
Or at least in 2 days, because the spider will be, like, in the library just flipping pages and reading each one.
Just someone walks by, sees a spider reading a book.
Well,
there
it's a little
a lot of little robotic things going around.
Yeah, in fact, as you walk in, you see a lot of fucking automatons. Like, there's dwarf-size robots, human-size, orc-size, even troll-size robots doing heavy lifting, carrying things, helping people.
We should
walking around, tiny little spiders doing things, crawling around.
Yeah, an automaton deckhand will be nice.
A few of them actually need.
In fact, dwarves are not what they used to be. They're actually, on average, kind of fat nowadays.
I have a question. Can I
because they get their automatons to do everything, and not a lot of them are. Most of them are merchants nowadays, and only really commanders. Like, only the fittest of the fit are in the Dwarven Guard nowadays, and most of the army is made out of automatons, and they only need a few people for commanding those automatons.
Can I still write?
What?
Can I still write in common?
What?
Since I can't talk, can I still write?
No. You can basically just walk and observe.
Can I point?
Yes.
I'm gonna kind of like sign it. I'm gonna sign to Oma like.
Would I be able to teach Oma the telepathy?
Telepathy? No.
I'm gonna hold out some coins to Oma like and jingle them around and then point at automatons. Should he see if he can roll streetwise to understand that?
Yes. No. He should basically just get that automatically. Like, oh fuck it, yeah. Get some fucking automatons, man. Yeah.
Want an automaton?
It's like.
And in Elvish, he says, Athratain? Athratain. Yes.
Okay.
Which you gain probably means automaton, or it may be pigsty.
Well,
because the automaton you were pointing to was right in front of a pigsty. Or a bathroom. I'm going to say it was a bathroom. Anyway, yes, it's just...
Well, I'm kind of guessing he doesn't need to use the restroom, so...
It's this... You enter the dwarvish city of Altheim, this gigantic metropolis. What do you do first? With your carriage.
Airship dealer.
Airship dealer.
Airship dealer.
I just kind of follow along.
Airship dealer.
Airship dealer.
Airship dealer.
Airship dealer.
Airship dealer.
I just kind of follow along.
Yeah, just quickly learning Dwarvish.
Like, I'm starting to like get like really broken in my head for it.
What?
Like, I'm getting broken sentences of Dwarven in English.
No, you're getting each word. You're getting every word in Dwarvish.
And I can know how to write it too, right?
Yes.
You probably should have sent out a couple spiders.
You know what? I'm gonna roll an intelligence if I should do that right now. Like, send a few more back so I can...
You won't be able to move if you send out, like, 2 more.
I'm sending one more.
You won't even... sending out 1 more, you will not be able to even point. You'll just be able to walk.
I won't send another one.
Yeah. It's very... I'm gonna say, you can send out all 10, but you'll just be fucking comatose.
Until higher level.
Spy Master.
Basically. Spy Master goes comatose. Oh, he's basically just learning everything about you right now.
He's learning all Dwarven culture. He will learn Old Dwarvish, New Dwarvish, Dwarvish. Like, all the Dwarven slang.
Yes.
From Dwarfernet.
Dwarfernet.
Learn all the Dwarfernet slang.
He's all of a sudden so charismatic with dwarves.
Yes. You are walking around this, like, steam-filled cavern. It's actually a rather tall cavern, and steam seems to be going out of it into the air from pipes or whatever. And there are sidewalks and a main road, an actual road for carriages and hoppers, which is what dwarves call the two-legged things they ride on, and lamans, which is dwarvish for procession, and it's this many-legged, like, vehicle that is like those old things that they used to carry regent kings on, like slaves would carry. It's like that, only they have like a lot of legs on the side to make them walk. And it's like a house on wheels, practically. It's for the very rich dwarves and the king of the dwarves.
Wow. Cool.
The king of the dwarves one takes up the entire road. Wow. You do not see this currently. You also have it specifically in your head that the dwarvish king is currently the fattest man alive.
Makes sense.
Again, the only thin, fit dwarves are currently in the army and city guard. Everyone else of the couple million dwarves in the world are fat. So, like Americans.
America.
Europe.
America. Obesity.
Anyway.
Fuck yeah. Go to McDonald's and get diabetes.
Jesus Christ, Cole.
I hate you so much, Cole.
Yes.
But it's true.
I hate you still.
But yeah. You quickly find your way into the upper levels of the city, or rather, to the top of the mountain, one of the mountains, into the one of the aerial harbors, in which there are elvish ships, dwarvish airships, even actually a few you've never seen before, a few of a type you've never seen before, these things with humans on them that you would assume are the new human airships. And a single dinghy that seems to be
flying over like a
puddle. That seems to be flying over a flying puddle.
Like one of those like wash bins.
Dude,
Yes.
Dude, just
like 2 feet off things.
okay,
like,
yeah, we're gonna need to pick this up. We have enough time. Yeah. We will be back soon. Kind of a weird place to leave off, but
Kind of a weird place. But yeah, they just walk up into the harbor. The first thing they see, a dinghy floating 2 feet off of a bucket.
Can we not just go a little bit longer and get the dinghy and then the boat and then...
no, it's... look at the time.
Okay.
And that will be it for today.
Today or this...
Not today.
Episode 5. Or today, tomorrow, yesterday, freedom.
Okay, yeah.
Freedom.
That's the end of this episode.
Goodbye!
And bye.
Bye!